मैं
Yeah.
ये जान यू मूव्ड ऑन, आपने एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग फॉर्मूला निकाला ऑफ ट्रेनिंग द मॉम एंड यू कॉल इट द ट्रेनर मॉम. इट्स
Yes.
अ ब्रिलियंट ब्रिलियंट आइडिया. आई नो अ लिटिल बिट अबाउट इट, दर्शकों को भी एक्टिविटी.
Sure. तो see basically होता क्या है कि children from kindergarten onwards, one of the first things that a mom would usually spend time with a child doing is helping him read and write. Of course,
Right.
kindergarten school में तो होता ही है, and most of the time today even dads
That's
spend time working with their children on this. Okay, but this is need based from the parents' perspective. Most parents do not have the technical qualification to be able to do this. Okay, but they
Right.
do this out of the goodness of their heart, or let's say out of just the love for the child. Teacher at the kindergarten usually has a very healthy teacher to student ratio around that time.
जी.
Maybe 3:1 or 5:1, where she is able to focus on a one-on-one format with the child. Okay.
जी.
Now come first grade, and I'm saying around all over the place. Okay. Come first grade and over, that ratio suddenly changes to maybe 10:1, 20:1, sometimes 30:1, sometimes even 50:1.
Yeah.
Okay. Now with so many children, you can't expect the teacher to spend one-on-one time working with a child.
हाँ जी.
Okay, that's one. Second, if you look at handwriting as such, it's one of the best things that a child can do to help him cognitively. Now that's been proven. Let me give you a very simple example. Let me give you a very, very simple example about us adults. Okay, so if you were reading something, okay, is it possible for you to be distracted and inattentive and lost?
Yeah, it is a bit.
It is. I mean, sometimes it happens, no? You've read the whole page and then you realize,
होता है.
and I have to go back and read the whole thing. That's possible in reading. However, think about this. If you are writing something down, is that even possible that you'll be distracted?
No.
No. This is the most simple example to prove that handwriting is a whole brain activity.
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
Now, point number 3. If you look at today's day and age, many schools, Western world, definitely. Here also, some of the higher end schools, that's creeping in, where a lot of work happens on a tab or a laptop or a PC.
Yes.
Now that's glamorous, yes, but the child is losing out on a lot of cognitive development during those years.
That's so true. The cognitive development that is required. So there were some very interesting examples also that we had discussed. Please tell us about it. There are some moms I know who have joined. So please बताइए.
Okay. So look, when we created the trainer mom, we wanted to achieve 2 things.
जी.
One is help the child cognitively through one of the most basic activities like handwriting, writing correctly. Second, create a trainer, a one-on-one coach who is most invested in that child's development. Now, who better than the mom or the dad in terms of being invested emotionally in the child's development? Okay?
Right. Yeah.
So you achieved 2 critical things. One, you achieved a one-on-one coach for the child. Second, you achieved a fun atmosphere which a mom or a dad can create, which leads to quality bonding time.
That's
a lot of parents today want to know, what do I do?
How do I do
Fun and games is all fine. There are a lot of games out there. Writing is an important activity. It can be fun. And the third aspect is when a child realizes that he can write nicely and it doesn't take too much. It's so simple. From a mom's perspective also now, or from a dad's perspective also. When they realize that this is so simply done.
Yeah.
It's so process driven and I can do this. Like I tell moms all the time, you create a game out of it. In the sense that let the child win.
Yeah.
Let the child teach you. How come you are being able to do this?
Yeah.
Maybe you are both watching the video tutorial which we are talking about. And karna kya hai? See, it's so process driven that every session. And when you hit roadblocks, which roadblocks you will hit, that's also been given to you. And when you hit those roadblocks, how to handle them. So now the mom can actually create a fun session, where like in our training lingo, we call it third person teach. The best way to learn is to teach it. So let the child
teach you,
win and teach you.
Correct.
See, look, mom, this is how it's done.